Today I want to talk about one kind of feeling when ground slips away from under your feet. I think almost each of you at least one time in your life have felt this feeling when you like losing feeling of ground under your legs. And with what this feeling is connected, especially in this time. Actually, we living now in very special and unique time when one kind of era is ending and slowly starting new kind of era. When new era replacing the old one. And this kind of eras are very much difficult. Like this never was happening before in all planet life. Since planet how and since people living on the planet, never this was happening before. So what happening now? What is different between these two kind of eras? Old one always was based on duality. It was third dimension. And what is duality? So what is duality? Actually, duality where are good and bad, like good ones and evil. This was very much like a good place when people was coming here on the planet to get experience and to make lessons, especially because of duality on our planet, because we could to live, we could to get experience very rich good things and bad things, like one side and another side, like coin have one side and have another side. So also people could to get very much different kind of experience and to pass the different kind of lessons here on the planet. But this era on the planet slowly is finishing. Planet and people together with planet are moving from third dimension to fourth, and also will move to fifth dimension. With what is different new era and five dimension, there will be no duality. There will be monopole. Only good emotions, good feelings, good thoughts. There will be not this bad emotions, low vibrations, bad thoughts, and that's why on a planet and also in us, in people, a lot of things are changing. Before had only few percent of people who had inside waken it up spirituality. What does that mean? What is spirituality? When our soul getting connection with our mind. A lot of people living only in connection with mind. They have not connection with them heart and soul. And people who have awakened spirituality, they have connection with them soul. They starting to hear soul. They starting to do things based on the soul wishes, and new feelings starting to grow up in like that kind of people. For example, intuition. Before we had only physical feelings. For example, we could to smell, we could to taste, we could to see, to touch. But now, when waking up, spirituality in us, also new kind of feelings coming, like intuition, and also another kind of new feelings. So this is difference between people who live in duality, in third dimension, in low vibrations. They have not, or this kind of feelings are very much weak. But in people who are awake in spirituality, yes, they have this kind of feelings, and they growing stronger, and so getting connected with mind. This is the whole difference. And what we feeling now between our family members, between our friends and another people whom we know. Before we was understanding each other very good. But now we starting to feel that with some people we cannot like understand each other anymore. We talking but they don't understanding us. We don't understanding them. Something has changed. And here coming this kind of feeling that we losing like ground under our feet. Because how now have like two groups of people. One group of people to whom was awakened up spirituality, and they know, they feel, they understanding what happening with planet and what happening with people, with them and also with another people. They know this, but still have a lot of people who are not awake yet. They have not this connection between soul and mind. They still living based on the mind, connected with mind. For them still important are material things. They living simple life. They still living in dual life. But also they starting to feel psychologically and physically that something has changed. Something happening around. People are different. With some people have not more that connection what was before. They cannot understand each other. And getting in conflicts more easy. And they don't understanding what happening. And here, for this kind of people, coming this feeling that they losing base, they losing ground under them feet, but they don't know and don't understanding what happening. And this also many times making in them like strange reactions. They reacting maybe aggressive, maybe angry, and maybe can another kind of feelings and reactions to come out from these people because they don't know, they don't understanding what happening. And of course they feeling discomfort, psychological discomfort in themselves and from another people around them, and they don't know what, and also they don't know what to do, how to react. So and now became like a big George between these two kind of people who are waking up spiritually and who have not wake up yet. And this George, day by day, between these two kind of people, becoming more big and more deep. People um, who have awake up in spirituality, they understanding, they feeling, and they know what happening. They living in more high vibrations, more high energies. And in them this spirituality growing up, opening new kind of feelings like intuition, and them behavior changing, them way of thinking changing, them feelings changing, them mind changing, everything in them is changing. And people in another side of the George who still living based on the mind, mind managing them life, they still are same, something in them changing, but like don't getting the connection between that, and that's why they feeling more big psychological discomfort. And so this is the difference between people, because one kind they are in high vibrations, but another people they are still in duality, they are still in low vibrations. Also planet already are in high vibrations, and that's why cannot this kind of people like losing connect. They cannot because vibrations are different in very different levels. So that's what happening with people, with planet, and we people who know, who are awakened up spiritually, we can help to people who are not wake up spiritually, who still living in third dimension, in dual life, and don't know what happening around and what happening with them. We can help, but it's also very difficult to find the way, because our levels are very much different. When we will start to talk, to tell what happening, they maybe will not agree, will not accept. They will say, are you okay? Are you too far going? They will say something is not okay with you. We have to find a way how we can to do that, how we can to tell, how we can to let them to know, and that slowly they can accept that, they can start to live with this new news, yes, which are very big news, I can say, yes. That's from where many times can come these feelings that we losing like a ground, our feet, because all old one is going, all what we was living, and in this place is coming something completely new, that are new energies, new vibrations, completely different things what never had on the planet in people life. And of course that is something new and unknown for us, and we need time to get used, to understand, to accept that all, and to live with that. It's not easy, and that cannot change in one day, in 1 month, in 1 year. That taking a lot of time. For some more less time, for some people more time, but that need time. And especially for people who still are sleeping, who still have not connection, soul connect with mind. This is the difference.